What is going on, everybody? My name is ScullyX, and welcome back to the Spongebob SquarePants movie. Last time, we kicked Dennis square in the ass, and he can take his knives and just shove it. And we also got every token that we can up until this point. If I have some, if I sound like I have something in my mouth, that's because I do. I have one of those strawberry candies, like one of those like grandma strawberry candies, and yeah, and and also I do apologize if the last few episodes my voice has been almost non-existent or really scratchy, because up until Rock Slide, the episode that I did on Rock Slide, up until probably the end of the series, is all one session. And for someone who doesn't talk that much in daily life, it's kind of taxing. So we hit that button, and it drops the spikes here. Then the Mervin spawns. Or a Merv, I guess. Which you can fight with the Sonic Wave, but the best way to take it out is to just hit it with the, to deflect its missiles. So one thing that's interesting is these over here. Those will hurt you, but if you actually damage enemies into it, or push enemies into those things over there, they'll just die. So, and break that. This is the bungee that I was talking about in the last episode. And this bungee gives me a lot of trouble. Basically, you have lava, which you can't hit, but it's just there for whatever. Then you have to dodge these those electric like nodes and shit. And it's just is there a Krabby Patty that I can get somewhere? No. Alright, so I'm going to try that without... If I die here, I'll just speed up the rest of the attempts that I make. Fuck. Oh yeah.
That's building up manliness, even in the corners.
Got it. So, if you die, like say if you win the challenge and you die trying to get back up, the token won't despawn, it'll just stay there.
Come on, we're And then...
Alright.
That's better.
So there are spikes here. Don't get hit by them because they're spikes. That should be pretty self-explanatory. And grab that. Yeah. I'm pretty sure those flags over there can get destroyed with the sonic wave, I think. No. I know there are some flags that you can destroy, some you can't. It really depends on where they are, I guess. Oh yeah. So you can use the sonic wave and you can cancel out those big missiles from the MIRVs. So if you see a missile, you can use the sonic wave, and you can hit those missiles, and it will just cancel it out. And same thing with the smaller missiles. If you use the sonic wave, you can get rid of the smaller missiles. Now we have a mini boss. You might say, what kind of mini boss? Well, as Mindy said, the statues are controlling the bucket heads here. So we have to destroy the statues. And... right in the eyeball! Huh. So yeah. And he's dead. So... there's this guy. One thing that's interesting, if you get a checkpoint there and you die, this MIRV right here will not spawn. Or will not spawn back. Like if I die, he's gone. But if the level gets reloaded, like through a challenge, which I'm going to do shortly, then yeah. So, before I go down there, I'm going to show this real quick. There's a little glitch that you can do here. As Patrick, where you can take this, and you can go out of bounds. You can actually grab that ledge there, and you'll be out of bounds. Now, somebody... Okay, it's right here. Heavy Iron's best times. $237. I'll just let these go by. Let me know in the comments if you've beaten any of these times. Now, keep in mind. I think I'm stuck here. Yeah. Oh yeah. So Patrick, when his spin is upgraded, is stronger than Spongebob's upgraded.
How much of a man do I have to be?
Like, when you deflect stuff, it does more damage. When you hit enemies, it does more damage. So you can actually use this ice here as like a watermelon. And we can go over here to... what's this challenge? A combat arena challenge. In Planktopolis? Well, you might think that this is like Oh, this is impossible. This must be the hardest one, right? Huh. I guess not. So yeah. So like the other combat arena challenges, I'm gonna speed this up and play music. Let music commence. Okay, there. There. Did it. And of course that mission is a joke, basically. And like I said, that guy comes back because you reloaded the level. Oh my god, get out of here! So, I'm going to trip that real quick. Alright, so now, these poppers, they all die in one hit to the sonic wave. Oh, get there! Come on, man!
Super Sponge, saving the day.
And then, for the Merv, it's 2 hits with the upgraded, 4 hits with the non-upgraded. Like so. Now, I always recommend, there's a trick later, but I always recommend to take those out from a distance. It just makes your life a lot easier. Like, use the sonic wave, use whatever you can to not get in their range. Now, I've heard that this room is the hardest room in the game. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I've heard. So, prepare to die a lot if you're first time playthrough going through this level. Or even this level, or even this room. Because this level was supposed to be the hardest in the game. So hit that button, get rid of that guy. I'm gonna get rid of this guy up here right away, just so he doesn't cause problems for us. Because we're actually going to be going up there, then right away that asshole's gonna be shooting at us. That was really close there. Yeah, for some reason this thing gets really loud. For just no reason. Or just randomly. Sometimes it's quiet, sometimes it's really loud. Somebody let me know in the comments, especially my why that is. If it's just random. So now this is not like the one down there where it just respawns at the bottom. This is actually bouncing up and down. So when this gets to the bottom, you're going to want to go here and just start mashing the jump button. If you don't, you're going to get hit by that, and you're gonna fall. You're gonna break your bones. You're gonna break all the bones in your body, and it's not gonna be fun. So there's another Mervin that spawns up here. Don't want to take that guy out. Then hit that button, causes these to go. And that's the hardest room in the game without dying.
I don't remember seeing that part.
So, there aren't really any treasure chests in this stretch. Just at the start of the level there. Which I think I got. Yeah. And then, there's the one at the... There's a Spongebob challenge in this level. There's a treasure chest in that. And there's one in the second half of this level. So, yeah. So now we have two statues. It always opens with the guy on the left. The statue on the left always goes first. It's not random, which it should be. And all these guys follow are just a pattern. When one attacks, the other attacks. One attacks, the other attacks. And so basically you're just flopping back and forth between the platforms. Fuck! Get out of here! Jesus. Get the fuck out of here. There are foggers that spawn here. Okay, so I'll show you what I mean. So these guys, for Spongebob, 1, 2 hits to kill. There's another portal head over here, because there's a ice block there for another challenge. But I'll just show you this real quick. So you go to Patrick, and these guys that took Spongebob 2 hits to kill, they take 1 hit to kill from Patrick.
Little guy, big steak.
Now, I suppose that makes sense because Patrick is, you know, like, is like the stronger of the two. Or is stronger than SpongeBob. But whatever. We're going to do this challenge here. After I ignite this over here. So then, this is more bounce, please, I'm pretty sure. Basically, you have a whole course over here. And you have to, well, this doesn't really matter. But just don't die. If you want the experience, just hover around there until the one trampoline that you want comes up. But in my opinion, it's not worth it. Just keep going. Now here, over here is sort of a platform, or not a platform, a puzzle, where you're supposed to hit the dumbbells with the less experience. But since I am greedy as fuck, I'm going to get the 50s and whatnot, because I want to. And there's the token. Bring this up here.
Wow, deja vu, deja vu.
Okay. Go, 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 get out of here, get out of here. Okay, now we're going to go to part 2. Where we're going to see something that I wish was used more in this level. But it's not. It's only limited to this part of the level, and I don't know why. So there's a spawner up there, and there's Patrick swinging there. I'll talk more about that in a sec, but you're probably wondering what's that gonna spawn? Is that gonna spawn a Merv? No, it spawns a plank top with spinner. Which that's the only appearance in the game of this. And oh yeah, by the way, he'll just knock over he'll just knock aside the sponge bowl. Or the sponge bowl. And I don't know why this wasn't used more, because it's a good, or it's an interesting enemy, and it would have made this a lot more difficult. Like maybe in the start, instead of just all Fodgers, maybe throw a spinner in there. Maybe throw a spinner at the platform out there. I mean, maybe throw a spinner up here. Oh yeah, so I'm gonna show you a trick for this little area over here that I use, or that I like doing, which I'm gonna take that. God, that Merv is like a sniper. So this Patrick up here, I'm pretty sure that's like either a gorilla or like a ninja suit. If I'm able to find the model, I'll throw it up here. But I don't know much about that. If somebody does, let me know. Yeah. So now up over here, you're gonna have these two spawners. One is for the Mervin, one is for the Popper down there. And when you take these out, they're going to get respawned almost instantly. Like that gets respawned, and then a second here you'll see the Popper get respawned. Or at least it's supposed to. I think the game might be glitching a bit, but so one thing that the upgraded Sonic Wave can do. Oh my God! What the fuck was that? Get out of here! Okay, so one thing that the upgraded Sonic Wave can do is that it can target things, then it'll hit them. So you can stand back here out of the range and you can take out these spawners. Then you can take out these guys. That takes like almost all the difficulty out of this area. It's just this one little tactic, I guess. If you want to try this without doing that, you can try, but I'm pretty sure the Mervin gets spawned instantly. It's respawned almost instantly. So you're gonna have to try and get over here. Try and get a attack over to that spawner over there, because you're going to want to be pretty close to over there. Or you can probably try and block the spinner, or not the spinner, the Merv from here, and just turn this and hit it there with a non-upgraded
Vacuuming up
Sonic
merriness,
Wave.
even in the corners.
If you're doing no upgrades. Ooh, that was
Up
close.
to daisy.
So now over here, there's gonna be a button that just spawned there. This is for the Spongebob challenge, which I'm gonna open, and we are going to do that right now. Yeah, we're doing this. Yeah. So, like before, this is the Spongebob challenge. It has more obstacles. Like, for example, these vents here, they usually, in a normal level, they'll hurt the player. Here, they will not. They'll just push around SpongeBob. Oh, damn it! Okay, so for those fans there, you're going to want to go on to the one with the red XP. That's the one you want to go on. Well, you might say, well, why don't you go on the opposite one? Well, because the opposite one on this one doesn't stop. It only stops the one with the red XP. If you go on any other one, it will just put you right off into the void, I guess. So now, I'm going to go up here.
I'm feeling like more of a man already.
This is the same pattern, yellow, blue, red. Ooh. So now these are on a time limit. Don't think that they're going to stay on all the time. And they will, no matter how you attack these, if they're on, they will push you right into the...
Sunken treasure. My favorite.
They'll push you right into the void, basically. Same thing with this. This turns on and off. That's also where the treasure chest is. You just go up and grab it. So now over here, this is sort of like a, well, I guess not really a puzzle, but just like, what the fuck is this? You'll get past it, you'll look at this and it's like, what the fuck is this? And then that's it. Honestly, the one obstacle from the one in Shell City dead ahead, I would say is harder than any obstacle in this one. So, we're gonna spawn back in here. And I'm pretty sure the moment you move, it's gonna respawn. It's gonna spawn everything. Yeah. That popper won't attack us as we're not in its range. Get, like over here, they could have put a spinner in here, but they just did foggers for some reason, and I don't get it. I seriously don't get why they didn't put poppers in here. If somebody wants to let me know, or if somebody knows in the comments, let me know.
These just
So now this
ooze
is Plankton's
macho.
riddle. So, what you're supposed to do here is you're supposed to hit the buttons with the green XP. Which I'm not going to do that because I want to show you what happens when you get it wrong each time. So, first time, it's like buttons are wrong and it raises the lava up. You hit the buttons again. I'm just gonna hit the same two buttons because it doesn't make a difference. Buttons are wrong again, it lowers two platforms. I think if you hit one right and hit one wrong, it doesn't do anything. It just is like one's right, one's wrong. You had to hit both buttons wrong. The next time, drops 2 more platforms. Now we're kind of stuck here because we have to go over here. Can't hit that one. Well, I mean, I guess I could, but it'd be a lot more difficult. Then it will spawn a Merv that you'll have to fight.
Right back at ya. Ow!
Bitch.
Is the room spinning or is it just me?
So then you hit the next 2 wrong. And I believe this one kills you. So you hit one, and then it's just you lose. Raises the lava up, and you die. So, good thing you respawn in here, not like out there. Because it's cold and lonely out there. And then you're right, brings that up. And yeah. Checkpoint. 1 sec. There are these platforms here, these wall jumping things that come down in series. You didn't start with, well, you're supposed to start with the one on the far left, the first one that comes down. But you can jump to the one on the right and just start sooner. That's what I'm going to do. Start over here and then you basically just whatever. Now, another thing that Koopa Eliminator did with his Spongebob Movie game DX is that he placed platforms all along the wall here, and you'll see why in a minute. Ah shit! I missed the geyser there. Oh well. So as you can probably tell, we're coming to the end of the level, but when you get up here, there are 2 little areas. There's one over there with a fuck ton of experience, and there's one down there with a treasure chest. This is the last one in the level, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And more experience. What Koopa Eliminator did is he placed platforms all along here. So from here, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to jump down and then go like right back up. But you can just use the platforms, get back up, and go back around to over there, and it saves like a lot more time. I'm just gonna speed up real quick and grab that other XP. Alright, so we're gonna blow all that shit up. Now we have a big plankton statue. Now one thing that's creepy is that the moment you step on this platform, his eye is gonna open. And then his eye is gonna follow you. Now to me that's like really creepy. Yeah. You go forward and then so now this room I dug is impossible to beat without the upgraded spin. Now you can probably try, and there might be a way to bash boost over there. I've tried multiple times the bash boost, but I just find it impossible. Because you have those MERVs over there, and it's almost impossible, or it is impossible, or at least in my mind. So now this is the final room. You're basically going to go around fighting a MERV, a popper. This one's going to be a popper, then a MERV, a popper, then another MERV.
Turn to sender.
You have XP here, Koopa Eliminator. He added more in case if you had 6 health. That way you could have enough to fill up your entire 100 bar, which to be honest, for this fight, you don't really need it. So let's go. So this guy is basically a whole pattern. When he opens his eye, he attacks one conveyor. When he closes his eye and opens, he attacks the other conveyor. And it takes 3 hits to kill him, and he shoots meteors the entire time. I find it more satisfying to actually drive the thing right into him. So.
Find them? There's nowhere left to run.
You're too late, Spongebob. King Neptune is already at the Krusty Krab, too. He's all set to fry crabs, and there's nothing you can do about it.
We'll just see about that.
I'd love to stay and chat, but I've got a show to catch. Plan C, I love you.
You won't get away with this, Plankton! Victory screech!
So, that's gonna be all for this time. If you, as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Later. Right in the eyeball!